I'm reading this book called The Motivation Manifesto by Brandon Burchard, and some of the things really hit me like a ton of bricks, and I wanted to share them with you. And by reading, an excerpt, it's like a couple pages long, so please bear with me. We're often lost in the abyss of unawareness. We regularly miss the energy and blessings around us and the importance of the very moment. It is as though we prefer to be elsewhere doing something else, as if we are living in a distant time zone, hours behind or ahead of the joyous tick and bliss of the now. We have forgotten that the natural foe to life is not a distant death, but the present, in the moment detachment from living. Should we wish to be free and alive with full power, we must decide to bring the full might of our conscious mind to the present experience. We must choose to feel again. We must set intentions for who we are, for what roles we wish to serve, for how we relate with the world. Without a vibrant awareness, we cannot connect with others or ourselves, nor can we meet the demands of the hour of grace with grace. For this, we now declare, we shall meet life with a full presence and power. We have ceded control of our daily lives amid incessant distraction and discipline in pursuing high ambitions has vanished. The white space of a free day seems unfathomable because we have become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the needs of others. We are pulled at and from every angle, torn from meaningful efforts by frivolous pursuits or false emergencies, and we often are unsure how to balance our lives with the needs of those we love. We are too often detached from what is most worth fighting for. Our busy work consumes our day, but it is not our life's work. Most do not feel a stark, stirring life purpose. They don't hunger for what is in the morning or orient their day to its pursuits. A life of great joy, power, and satisfaction awaits those who consciously design their lives. For this, we now declare, we shall reclaim our agenda. Something inside is sabotaging our natural drive towards freedom. It whines and roars for us to stop whatever we push beyond our comforts. Whenever we choose to be authentic and loving in a scary world, whenever we seek to make a difference at the cost of our own position, whenever we desire something magnificent that, to obtain, would require hardship and work, our internal demons poison us with worry and fear whenever we might be vulnerable, stunting our growth and vitality. Our destiny is decided by how well we know our demons of doubt and delay, how well we defend against them, and how many battles we win against them each day of our lives. Without self mastery, we are slaves to fear. With it, greatness and transcendence are ours. For this, we now declare we shall defeat our demons. Most of us are not maturing as fast as we are able. We are on constant pause. We wait and wait to find out who we are, to declare our dreams, to struggle for what we want, to open ourselves fully to love and to live. We await personal courage to arise within us, or for the society to grant us some ill defined permission to activate our potential. We have forgotten that courage is a choice and that permission to move forward with boldness is never given by the fearful masses. We have forgotten that seeking change always requires a touch of insanity. If taking action before the perfect conditions arise, or before we receive permission, is unreasonable or reckless, then we must unreasonably and recklessly declare it. We must remember we are not the sum of our intentions, but of our actions. Bold and disciplined initiatives is our savior. It allows us to rise, to leap, to soar to the heights of true greatness. We must not lose the urgency of the moment, as it begs for us to begin something grand and important. For this, we now declare, we shall advance with abandon. We are exhausted. All around us, we see faces that look weathered, drooped, stern. We hear conversations that sound increasingly quiet and resigned. Like whispers from a tired, abandoned tribe, the emotional energy of the world is flatlining. Well-being has been cast aside for wealth, success favored over sanity. In the process, we have turned cold towards life and towards others. Where is the energized, heightened, exhilarated pulse one would expect from such a chosen and capable people? Why do we not fear more laughter in life? Where is the vibrant, mad fury and passion of the fully engaged human? We are the people. Where are the people burning with charisma and joy and magnetism? Where is the appreciation for life's spark? We must re-examine our attitude towards life. Our supreme duty must be to rekindle the magic of life. For this, we now declare we shall practice joy and gratitude. I don't know about you, but I honestly feel that that speaks to me on so many levels. You know, as I've mentioned a couple of times in the videos prior to this one, that I'm guilty of putting work and, trivial things ahead of my own personal growth, which is why I started writing, or not writing, but doing these videos for YouTube. It's for me. It's my journal. It's my processing. It's my taking my aha moments day after day after day and talking about them, because it's not easy for me to just sit down and start writing in a journal. I tell people all the time, if you know what your mind is telling you, if you know what your body is telling you, you have an opportunity to listen, but most of us don't do that. Most of us are scared to find out what is actually being said to us by ourselves. By ourselves. And so reading that just reminds me that living is not just surviving another day, training another client, getting through another rough patch, learning something about myself. It's not just, it's everything in concert with that, but it's becoming the most amazing and vibrant individual I can possibly be for those of the people that depend on my vibrance, that depend on my charisma, that depend on my outside the box thinking, that depends on my being healthy, that depends on me being present. And I'm guilty. I'm so guilty of not being present. And that's one of the things that I'm working on and I want to be better at. I want to be better at being present and enjoying every single moment that I'm breathing. Because we all know that we don't we don't live forever. We don't. And it's the life that we live that's between the enter date and the expiration or the exit date on our tombstone. So, just food for thought. And I hope that, some of what I read, hits you and my my processing what I just read aloud for you in this video. So I hope that you received something from it. Talk to you guys soon. Blessings to you. Peace.